Everyone is here today because we are here to save our pub, the Chequer Inn, from being turned into a private residence. It's been a pub for as long as we can remember. It's a brilliant pub. Most of us went there when it was really going well, and we just don't want to turn it into a house. We want it back. We got the funds, we got the support, and we want it back as our pub. So we're all here to tell Dover Council, don't vote for redevelopment. We want our pub back.
It's very clear there's huge community support for this pub. This could be a day that we have a good old moan at the pub companies, but that's for another day. But I've seen this type of business formula across the country where you get people who are encouraged to put in their life savings, their redundancy into running a pub. They have no investment behind them and it closes, just as happened here. But it's very clear here in Ash that you've got a lot of people very keen for this pub to be up and running. And I'm very pleased that there is a business plan to support it, and I would encourage Dover Council to actually accept this asset of community value application so that this place can have every opportunity to serve this community, because that's what pubs are all about. They're the heart of our community, and this being a especially old one of historical interest should not be lost, and I will do everything I can to support that.
I think now, particularly the large pub companies who are looking to offload a lot of their pubs are doing it in such a way that the community really doesn't have a chance of being able to either purchase or support its pub, even though that's what they would like to do. There's both the Chequer Inn and the Bull in Eastry in both cases where a local villager or a local, let's say, representative is offered to buy the pub, but in both cases it's been turned down and another bid has been accepted and ended up being turned into a house. So I think this is definitely a representative situation.
I'm chairman of the Ash Village Hall, and it is a lovely community in Ash. Everything goes around, everybody talks to one another, everybody knows, and this is all part of being a community. The church, I'm not a religious person, but I help out with the church and everything, and the whole thing with the village hall, with the pub, is all part of the lovely community of Ash.
The Friends of St Nicholas Church have an art exhibition 3 days of the year, and when they come out of the art exhibition, several people have said, oh, can we have a drink and a meal somewhere? We have a very good cafe in the church, but sometimes people want a drink and a meal, so of course we used to be able to say, go down the road, 100 yards down the road, and support the Chequers. And funnily enough, we always used to have this arrangement with the Chequers that they would recommend the church and support us, and we would support them, because it's two historic buildings which we've got to look after.
It's Ash's 20th anniversary this year, and throughout that 20 years, for the various landlords that have been in the pub, they've always supported the rugby club, and they've always provided, they sponsored our shirts, and we've always come here after the game, and it's been a great place to come after the games and socialise and meet people. And I've played bat and trap here, and it's always been a community centre. So if it goes, then we lose one of those hubs that's essential to village life.
We played bat and trap for 20 years now at the Chequers, and unfortunately when the Chequers shut, we had to move to Wingham, which is a great shame because everybody in the village played here and it was lovely. You could just walk down, enjoy your bat and trap and stagger home, whereas now we have to worry about sorting out cars, etc. So yes, really great shame that we lost that. The other pub in the village can't have a bat and trap because you'd have to play across the road, but there you go.
We're from the Women's Institute, and we're not boring old ladies, but we support community initiatives. Joy's our president, and this is our 70th year, and we want to have a birthday party. We'd like to have it in the Chequer Inn. We've got to go to Sandwich. That's not right. We want a community that's based here, don't we?
Yes.